I have repeatedly made videos criticizing India for lacking a long-term diplomatic strategy, always playing a two-faced game. Especially Modi. Since taking office, he has led India into a diplomatic dead end, becoming a global orphan. When the India-Pakistan conflict escalated, Modi issued war threats against Pakistan. China, Turkey, and other countries swiftly aided Pakistan, their transport planes quickly appearing in Islamabad. Chinese forces even urgently sent self-used PL-15 missiles from their arsenal to Pakistan. Online rumors suggest China will accelerate J-35 production, speeding up deliveries to Pakistan to ensure its security. Meanwhile, China blocked India's unilateral accusations against Pakistan at the UN Security Council, revising resolution clauses clearly unfavorable to Pakistan. India, however, only received verbal support from Israel and the US, almost becoming a lone wolf. Indian media boasted that Pakistan has no friends, isolated by the international community. But in reality, India is the true global orphan, without a single reliable friend worldwide. Some Indian netizens debated me, claiming Russia supports India. I made a dedicated video analyzing that Russia needs China more and cannot afford to offend China for India. Russians know India is an unreliable two-headed snake, fond of playing balance between the West and Russia. Now, with Russia's tense war situation, Russians need a true friend offering real help. When a nation faces a major crisis, no one dares list India as a reliable partner, reflecting India's international credibility. Soon, my argument was proven. Modi will not attend Russia's Victory Day parade, nor will the defense minister. Russia's 80th anniversary of the Great Patriotic War victory is a major celebration. The Soviet Union, as the main force in defeating German fascism, despite some inglorious history, overall made crucial contributions. Western nations' absence due to political hostility is understandable, but India's failure to send even the defense minister clearly expresses dissatisfaction with Russia. Russia did not provide the substantial support India expected in the India-Pakistan conflict. Yet India knows it offered no real help to Russia in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, instead profiting from reselling Russian energy, paying with sharply devalued rubles, leaving Russia unable to buy urgently needed war supplies. A serious betrayal. Modi met Zelensky, showing support for Ukraine under global media lenses, deeply disappointing Putin. India, an agriculture-based nation, lacks core tech industries, has low industrial efficiency, and Russia does not believe India can offer meaningful help. Thus, Russia must rely on China to navigate the crisis, leaving India on the sidelines. Modi's government is extremely short-sighted. If supporting Ukraine, it should fully abandon Russia, providing Zelensky with real help, such as weapons, ammunition, or even mimicking North Korea by sending troops to fight. Even donating more dollars or delivering supplies would meet Ukraine's expectations. Yet Modi thinks a few friendly words and cozy photos with Zelensky can win European approval. What is he thinking? In Zelensky's eyes, India's purchase of Russian oil and gas funds Russia's war, making it impossible for Ukraine to see India as a friend. European nations, let alone, only think of Modi and India when selling weapons or clashing with China, otherwise ignoring them. Modi sent agents to Canada to assassinate a Sikh leader, causing a sharp deterioration in Canada-India relations. The Biden administration investigated Modi's friend Adani. Wall Street shorted India, causing significant pain. After Trump took office, he showed India no favor, announcing tariffs on India during Modi's visit, publicly criticizing India's tariffs as the world's highest. I initially thought Modi, always projecting a tough image, would at least spar with Trump. Instead, after a few slaps and verbal threats from Trump, India immediately surrendered, becoming the only major nation to yield to Trump's tariff war. compared to Canada, with a mere 40 million people. This is utterly humiliating, let alone compared to China. When a nation's core interests are threatened, regardless of strength, it must dare to fight. Canada's strength pales against the US. But facing Trump, Carney chose to confront, pulling the Liberal Party from collapse, regaining public support in the election. Canada won global respect, laying a solid foundation for cooperation with other nations. Ukraine's strength cannot match Russia, but its brave fight against Russian forces earned respect from most nations, including Chinese people. Setting aside national interests, Ukrainians' battlefield performance is admirable. Under Modi's leadership, India excels only at boasting. Nearly all South Asian nations, including Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives, chose to strengthen ties with China, distancing from India. Indians only talk big, sketching grand blueprints as world number one, with zero execution. Modi loves threatening small nations, bullying Nepal, Bhutan, meddling in Bangladesh's politics. But against capable opponents like Pakistan, Modi's paper tiger nature is exposed. India's nationwide war threats against Pakistan have gone on for ages without action. In border skirmishes, India has been consistently suppressed, losing all face. Its expensively built aircraft carriers, fighter jets, made a fool of themselves before Pakistan's military, armed with Chinese weapons. Modi is India's Mussolini, bullying defenseless Muslim civilians domestically, offending all neighbors externally. He botched relations with the West, ending decades-long Russia-India friendship. Now India faces two strong foes, China and Pakistan, without reliable allies, standing alone. Worse, China, the world's factory, develops advanced weapons yearly, many unavailable to the US military, like sixth-generation fighters, hypersonic missiles. Pakistan has dozens of Islamic nations as backers, plus China's endless supply of weapons and economic aid. India, an incomplete nation, lacks a unified language, faith, market, or industrialization, remaining agricultural. Almost certainly, when Modi steps down and BJP rule ends, India will become the most isolated nation on earth, possibly even disintegrating.
And they're fighting each other. I said, why don't you let them fight? Why are we getting in the middle of it? I said, let them fight. Sir, we want to do it. They go in and they end up fighting both of them. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Let them fight.